Hey guys, my name's Rory Gray.
Hi, I'm Beth.
And we've obviously got a company called Next Level Estates. We're obviously here today to really take a look at what Steve's actually doing. You know, we've been in the service accommodation space for just over a year now, looking after service accommodation properties for landlords and investors now. You know, we're looking forward to obviously getting into the next couple of steps when it comes to, you know, HMOs, flips, and obviously we're here today to no better than seeing one of Steve's, you know, one of his projects that he's doing, so we can learn more about it and, you know, really take it from there.
So you've just heard from Rory and Beth, and now we are inside this 4-bedroom HMO, and hopefully they go on to manage a 6 to 9 bedroom HMO that I have ready to go, but we need to see where their knowledge is at because they've jumped from their first property strategy into this one. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put them to the test. We're going to put them on the spot and we're going to let them walk around this property and we're going to see what they identify, what each room is, what they think certain things are in the room, and just see where their knowledge is at so I can then make a judgment on what I need to teach them to actually get them to where they need to be. Because sometimes people know things, but they don't realise that they know them. So let's take a walk around. Let's see what you guys can find. So we're in the first room and the game actually is about to begin. So you two take it away. Tell me what you think this room is, what you think certain things are, what you think it needs.
Like, this could have been like a lounge initially, but obviously it makes sense to potentially convert this into a bedroom for one of the rooms. Obviously, like, there was like a chimney stack that was here before, and this has all been sort of removed now in terms of the brickwork. And obviously a good thing to do something like that is so you're creating space in a room. So instead of you've got the chimney stack all coming out there, you can remove something like that to create that additional space, and it just makes the room, you know, a lot more square.
Yeah, with it being an older property as well, it's really got a nice bay window. That's a nice feature for a bedroom. Yeah. Loads of light coming in.
Natural light, yeah.
What do you think the layout would be in here? So say this was the bedroom.
Yeah.
What would the layout be for you? Because you can see where the door's going to be.
Yeah.
How would you have the bedroom laid out?
I'd have the bed here.
I'm on the flip. I think because it's like slightly rectangle, I think potentially maybe even putting the bed along there and having the 2 side tables either side there, like having the wardrobe in the corner, but then still have the natural light coming through here with curtains and stuff like that. So
2 difference of opinions, but neither is wrong or right.
Yeah.
It's all down to personal preference.
Of course.
And you are right, it is a bedroom.
Yeah.
And the windows are going to be changed.
Yeah.
And we did remove the chimney stack to make more space.
Yeah.
Because we needed this room to be over 6.5 square meters.
Right.
It's about 10.
Yeah.
But we wanted the chimney breast to be removed just to give that extra space.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, you got this one right.
Perfect.
And let's go and look at the layout of the kitchen.
Okay.
Now this is 17.9 square meters, which meets legislation, with 4 rooms as a HMO.
Right.
How would you guys lay this room out?
Okay, really good. So this is obviously, the kitchen and diner then. So I think straight away, probably having the dining table here, would you say? Having this as the dining room area, Beth? Yeah. That's what I think anyway. And then like in the back section, having the kitchen. So probably splitting the cabinets, having some cabinets on this side, some on that side there. Usually it's good to like have a sink looking out to the window. So potentially that window section that's just there, have the sink along there. And then, just cabinets either side. Obviously, you could have the oven on that side or the other one, depending, you know, where you got the extraction fan and stuff like that there, really. Obviously, it goes back some way, so potentially some other cabinets on that back wall, or even just some sort of storage sort of space at the back end there.
Something at that side. I'll keep it at one side to make more floor space.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't put units at either side because it'd feel like a gallery kitchen.
Quite narrow.
Quite narrow.
Yeah,
not
that's
like
true.
Open.
Yeah.
Maybe you could put a sofa in there with a TV.
Yeah.
If you think it's big enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a long room, isn't it? But it's like narrow too.
It's deceiving how big it actually is.
Yeah, it is.
It's deceiving how big it actually is.
Yeah.
But I like that idea. 2 ideas again. One with cabinets on the left, one with cabinets on the right, one with cabinets just on the left hand side to create more space.
Yeah.
Communal area where it will be a TV over here or here with a little breakfast bar, maybe a sofa. Lots to think about.
Yeah.
A lot to think about, but it's showing me more of how their brains work. It's showing me what they see when they come into these places. Because remember, the end user is 4 people, all living together, all having to use this space. Well, let's see what they do with the bathroom upstairs.
Coming into this section, like we could see that this was like the bathroom before, because we can see like the waste pipe that's there. That's also like the water pipe that's there, and some of the other services. So I would say, like, from the layout that we've seen so far within this property, I think keeping this one still as the bathroom, you know, would still make the most sense.
The boiler looks fairly new, so it's been kept to save money because boilers are quite expensive.
Yeah, and that's also something to think about too, because if it is like a 4-bedroom HMO, still going to have a fair amount of people within like this space and using the bathroom. So I even think like for some of like the regulations or just generally ease of use for the people that are living here, like having another, say, toilet and sink downstairs will be good. Because if someone's like getting ready in the bathroom up here or whatnot, it's good that there's still, you know, another toilet downstairs. As you say, good space and can fit a lot in, can't it? Yeah, so as you can see, guys, this is like one of the other bedrooms that we're in right now. One thing we didn't mention on this one earlier is this, like, this whole house has like gone back to brick. So sometimes when you're in a property and like the plaster's not great and there's lots of wallpaper on the walls and things like that, sometimes it's much easier just to take that back to brick, or you find that once you're taking wallpaper and stuff like that off, the condition of the plaster isn't that great. So taking it all off just can make it a lot easier, and then you can see sort of things that you're looking at and stuff like that. When we was downstairs earlier, like the chimney breast was taken out down there too. This has also been like extended upstairs also. You may just be able to see like at this top section, Steve's been going over this a fair amount recently on some of the events and some of the stuff that we've done about when you're taking out these chimney breasts that you need the brackets either side of it, and then you need like a concrete lintel at the top. So that's just to show that the top section of the chimney breast, that doesn't need to fully come out, that can still stay in position. And then that way you're not disturbing the roof and things like that. So with the bedroom here, like in terms of layout, obviously the natural light through the window, we want to keep that. We don't necessarily want to block that. So similar with downstairs, I think, you know, we can have the bed coming out along this way, or yeah, even potentially on that back wall and coming out. But I think for maximising the space, probably along there. And again, you know, you could have, obviously the doorway's probably there, but then you could have a wardrobe in the corner or another chest of drawer unit or something like that.
Right, so we're in the second bedroom. As you can see, the chimney breast has been taken out again to utilise more space. The electrics, as you can see, first fix electrics. I really like this window, it's quite long, lets in loads of light. I can just visualise, and at the bed, I'd put it there with some chest of drawers either side. I've got his electrics either side of the bed, which is great. So all in all, this is the biggest bedroom. I think it'd look amazing with the bed there, the side tables, some nice long curtains on the window. I just think it'd look fantastic.
Test in this property is over, okay? We now have an understanding of their knowledge, where they're at, because this is their first ever jump into developments. They've never done it before. They've always done their original strategy, and that's why they've come to me. So listening to them speak, listening to what they can see, what they're talking about, etc., is kind of giving me an understanding of where they're going to be and what they're going to need for me to help them improve. So I think camera presence is one. And when I say camera presence, I mean not being shy and starting to get used to it. But when it comes to the knowledge of HMOs, I think there's a lot to learn, but I think they're going to pick it up exceptionally quick. So let's meet up at the next property. We'll sit down, we'll have a conversation about their dreams, their goals, their aspirations, why they came to me, and more importantly, what are they going to do to make everything happen? So we're now at one of my finished developments because I wanted them to see the level of works that I actually do. I think it's really important for them to see an end development. What's your thoughts on this one?
I think it's absolutely stunning. I love the skylight. I really like the matte tiles on the floor. I think the colours have all been picked neutral, but still in fashion. I like the black, I think it really stands out. Yeah, and it's decorated absolutely stunning.
That was the staging company that did the decorating. Everything else I did pick.
Yeah, again, just amazing from start to finish. Like the levels of like the colours that you picked on everything, the finish quality, the natural light that's coming in all of the rooms, like from the top here, the windows, the doors. Yeah, it's just amazing, isn't it?
So we're here today because these guys have teamed up with me and now they are jumping into the development world. So I've got a few questions for you and let's see where you are in 12 months. So this video will go out on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then we'll see where you are in 12 months, which is how you judge.
Yeah.
You look at people's journeys. So what is it about developments that make you want to get into them?
I think for me, it's just that long-term wealth building too. Like especially if you're looking to build a portfolio there long-term, having those assets there that are good properties and they're renting out and they're holding their value. You know, that's really good. And I think just giving more opportunities long-term. I think what we started off doing was great with the investors that we had then, but I think now building them portfolios long-term or sourcing those type of properties or looking to get into that space a lot more, that's a lot of the benefit for me really.
With me, I've done 2 renovations, but I didn't have the knowledge there or somebody there to help and support me with that, so I've made a lot of mistakes. So it's good to learn on the job as we're going along over this year and see what we can do going forward with that.
And what is the goal? What is it at the end? What you're trying to get to?
What would you say, Beth, for you?
So for you guys that don't know, Beth and Rory have been together for quite a while. They're a couple and they're doing this as a team, aren't you?
Yeah.
This is you two together.
Yeah.
So what is the dream?
Yeah, the dream is just to have a great portfolio of properties, isn't it? Where you can, I always say that if you can wake up and do what you want when you want with who you want to do it, that gives you a certain level of time freedom and financial freedom. That just always gives you options. The passion has always been in property for me for a really, really long time. So extending that out to the next level now will be building that portfolio and building that cash pot too. I think that's really important because when you're starting off, you may not just want to get some buy-to-let straight away and just have 1 or 2. I think if you can really, really build that cash pot there, and then you can start to build the portfolio off the bat, the ones that are really, really profitable, I think.
Well, one thing that I can assure you is I will give you the correct knowledge where your confidence will grow anyway. Because when you know what you're talking about and when you know what you're doing, you become a confident person anyway.
Yeah.
There you have it, guys. 2 people you're going to be seeing around me for a lot in the next 12 months. 2 people that I have huge vision for. I can see where they're going to go. I know what's going to happen with them. And hopefully, I'm correct. Well, not hopefully, I know I'm correct. So stick around. This is just the first time you're going to see them. After this, might struggle to get Rory off the camera. But appreciate you guys watching. Please like, subscribe, comment below if there's anything you want to see, and I will catch you guys in the next video.